morning time. Good morning. Destiny is here. Today I am having the most beautiful day. I got up early. I did my cucumber smoothie. That was my breakfast. Oh, I'm feeling wonderful. I love doing my smoothing in the morning, making my smoothies. I'm standing here with my Ninja powerful tool. And I do a lot of smoothing. And guys, I tell you, it is a pleasure. But today, since I was in my kitchen, and then after I had done my cucumber smoothie that I posted earlier, these are the kind of cucumbers that you're going to need. Makes the best cucumber smoothie than getting those big old fat long ones. Just a little tiny baby cucumbers. That's all you need. Just one of these makes you a great smoothie. And I always gotta have my avocado in it. And I didn't pull out the other ingredients, but those are my basic ingredients besides, having my bananas. I always have my bananas in my smoothies, and there was a few other things. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about smoothies since I was in the kitchen. Let me talk about a subject that has been on my mind for the last few days. It's been coming to my mind a whole lot, because a lot of people talk about fasting. And a lot of people, they do fasting. And I know that I was brought up in the church, and even within my home, with my own family, we carry on that concept or that belief of fasting that the church has taught us. So I'm here to talk to you today. Like I said, it is a beautiful Wednesday, December 4, 2019. So I'm going to jump into this video and I'm going to get over with. And I'm going to talk about the spirituality behind fasting. And like I said, it's a beautiful thing. I mean, to me now, to my understanding, as I have awakened fully to my consciousness self, I believe fasting is so much important of purging and cleansing and detoxifying the body. We give up a lot of different things that we were taught, and that is good. That is very good. You got to turn yourself away from all those things that will clutter your mind and even your body, and your way of thinking. And we need to get to a place where we come to a place of total silence. And I'm going to talk about the meditation fasting a little bit further down in the video. But we do need to be in a place of stillness. And like I said, we do need to give up things that's going to compete with our trying to focus in totally of reaching our higher consciousness state of being. And we have to do that because the ego is still going to be programming and sending messages and negative signals, negative vibes, and all this negative energy to snatch us back from completing that fast so we can be detoxified and purged. But anyway, let me talk about the spirituality behind fasting. Healing fasting is a tremendous tool that is used to heal the body in the best possible holistic way. And it has also been a key spiritual practice across many world spiritualities for thousands of years. And I know you have learned about fasting, especially like I said, you've been in Christian environment, Christianity environment, or even like I said, we took those beliefs from our teaching out of our different faiths or religions, and we carried them on into our lifestyles with our family home, and we did fasting, and which is beautiful. It's beautiful. But a thousand of years, fasting has been a very important vital concept, and people have done it. And this is not a practice that is exclusive to any single world faith, but it is found to be very significant and a very significant role in Christianity, in Buddhism, Hinduism, Islam, Jainism. I mean, there is all different types of religion who believe in fasting, and this list I can name on and on because there are so many other different religions. I said there is a lot of different religions, but listen, fasting is a multi-faceted healing tool. And I believe it heals you from the inside to the outside because you're strengthened. Like I said, when you're fasting, you're giving up a whole lot of toxins, a whole lot of bad chemicals, and a whole lot of things that keeps our body weighted down and keeps our mind not focusing on our spirituality or on our constant state of being. It keeps us always thinking negative when we don't. And we have to sometimes stop everything and shut everything down, put everything in its place and fast. And like I said, it is a multifaceted healing tool. It affects an individual. I believe it does on all levels. Be it whether it's physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual. Now listen about the physical fasting. It allows the body to rapidly remove toxins and it heals all manner of diseases. And that's what your physical fasting does. But mentally and emotional fasting, it allows the mind to rid itself of all worries and anxieties and depressions and all these other kinds of distresses that we pick up within our environment every day around negative energies and negative things and people. But these are the basics of fasting, whether you're doing physically fasting or the mentally and emotional fasting. And I think fasting is like I said, it's a good thing to do, and it's a thing I think is much needed, so we can, like I said, detoxify our body. And even with the mentally and emotional fasting, as I said, it allows the mind to rid itself of worries and anxiety and depressions and all the other stresses, and it even also has been shown to get rid of certain addictions. And I think that is so powerful, and I really truly believe in the mentally and the emotional aspect of fasting. But all of these attributes compound when we look at the spiritual benefits of fasting. And for each person, their spiritual appearance, no, their spiritual experience will be unique to them during their fast. So like I said, fasting is what you choose to do, and I think it's beautiful. You know, more so, I think it's like very important as an individual kind of thing. It's okay to fast with groups, with church members, different organizations and communities, and even with your families. But I think there is so much more powerful and so much more power there. It's when you go along on your own and do your own personal fasting that you will get a more even greater experience. And generally across the board, however, fasting is observed as tremendously beneficial to open up a deeper connection with our soul. And that is what we need. Like I said, we are trying to move out of our subconscious state of being, which is the ego, because we are trying to open up our soul to reach its higher and greater state of consciousness. So we become our higher and greater self. So we can have our thinking in tune with the tone and with the vibration and with the energy of the universe. And that is what I truly believe. And that is beautiful. So what it does, like I said, it gives us benefits, and it's beneficial to open up a deeper connection with our soul and in turn with our divine creator. I said that's the whole purpose. We want to get so in sync, so in tune. We want to be so connected with the divine source, the greater, higher power, the creator of the universe. Because the universe is always talking and speaking to us, and we are so toxin and built under all the pressure of all the stress and all these heavy foods and all these bad toxins in our body and all these bad chemicals in our body, and we are weighted down and our minds come down to a lower level, and we are not as conscious as we are. Matter of fact, we are not conscious aware. And we cannot tune in to the voice of the universe. We cannot tune in when the Creator is trying to get our attention. So we need to drop all that heaviness and all that foods in our bodies, and we need to empty out by detoxifying, purging ourselves and cleansing our body. And I think the best way to do that is fasting. And I'm going to show you what the Creator, my God, showed me that the best fast was, and a little later on in the video. Now, by focusing our attention on the external within, we become significantly more in tune with all the energy in the universe. And the fact that this energy is constantly moving through us. And it has to be moving through us because what? We are energy beings. We are energy people. So the external within, because we are our spiritual beings and we are energy, everything is within inside of us. So when we get so in tune with everything within us and we connect with the universe, everything within you in the universe outside of that, the external part, which is the makeup of mankind, then we have to bring all of that within, so we can be able to purge and cleanse and detoxify our bodies through fasting, so that we can send it out, so we can connect ourselves with our greater and higher self. So the energy is being connected through the energy of the universe, and which are divine Creator, and that it will constantly continue to keep moving us to our greater and higher self as we continue to vibrate. So by disconnecting from all this physical aspect of life, specifically through the consumption of food, and like I said, we have to disconnect. So we have to pull away from all this physical things that's constantly competing with us on a day-to-day basis. And we have to give up that consumption of food, because we consume so much food. And a lot of the foods that we do consume sometimes it's not good, it's not healthy. But even with any types of food, too much of anything can be not good. And sometimes the body needs to take a break. Even if you own a great, good, clean, plant-based diet, a holistic, healthy, vegetarian diet, even though you're on that and you're not just eating just the old foods that we have grown up on all our life, we still need a fast. I think we still need a purging. We still need to be detoxified and cleansed. And when we do that, we allow ourselves to be purged and be disconnected from all that. It allows our awareness to feel more subtle sensations in our bodies that we otherwise might not have noticed. That says open up your body, open up your mind, your focus, you open up your divine, energized, created, in your creativity that the universe has created you, and it's turning ourselves inward, so we can allow everything within us to be breathed on the outside. So I guess hope y'all get what I'm saying. But the new clarity of mind and the body and emotions then allows the spirit. That is our consciousness awareness, your gut intuition, the spirit that is within us. It allows the spirit to come through more fully. And we realize all kinds of things about ourselves. And that's how we begin to grow, because the universe, our God, our Creator, is opening us up to more of our divine self, because now we're not allowing the ego to have that control. And we are not competing with the ego to see how much we can eat and how long we can eat and how many meals in a day that we can eat. And we just doing all kinds of things that's harmful, that is not healthy for our bodies, because ego keeps sending all kinds of temptations around, saying you need to put this in your body, or you're hungry, or if you don't eat this, your body's going to get weak and you're going to get sick. But when we learn to disconnect ourselves from the ego and from the self-conscious way of thinking, and we allow ourselves to connect with our divine source, our God and creator, he will help us to be able to become conscious aware and fully aware, where we realize that all kinds of things about ourselves. We begin to know our purpose in our lives. We begin to know the power within us. And we begin to know the lives that the Creator wants us to live. And more importantly, we begin to know that we are God and the God that is within us. And that is powerful. Very powerful. Now, I was talking about the fasting and meditation. And that's one of the fastings that really gravitates with what my concept of thinking is all about. I think that is beautiful. Fasting and meditation, because this is why I say that. Fasting and meditation, I feel that it's the closest connection to your divine power, God. And beyond any specific religion or faith or belief system, fasting has powerful benefits that go hand in hand with meditation. A lot of people don't understand meditation. A lot of people being taught things that was wrong about meditation. Say, oh, meditation, we are entering into that black magic, that witchcraft, and people don't know things. They need to be quiet and learn. That's why information is out there. That's why the universe is constantly trying to talk to us every day and every second of the day, because he keeps pulling us to our higher and greater self, because he knows that the ego is trying to keep you in that lower density where you remain ignorant and where you remain programmed and tied to the world system, the world way of doing things, which the ego knows if they can keep you locked down and not to know that you have such a power and that you are the universe, that you are God, then he knows that I can feed them anything, whether it's food, material things, or anything that's possible that I know that will bring them totally under the control of the ego. And they will lose that connection with the divine source and the greater higher power. So the benefits, I'm telling you, is fasting, I think, is so powerful, because when we learn how to allow the ego no more power and control of dictating what we should eat or what we should do with our lives, then we can empty out all of the negativity and all of those negative thoughts and ways of doing things, and we can open ourselves up to be more creative and more in tune with our God. And that comes through meditation, comes through stilling your mind. Yea, though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I shall fear no evil, for thou art with me, thy rod and staff that comfort me. You know what I'm saying? He leads me by the path of still water. You want to get to that place of stillness, totally, absolutely stillness. And that's where meditation is, quieting the mind and even quieting your body, and allowing everything that is negative, or the negative energy or the negative vibes, to go out of your body, and breathing out all of the negativity and letting go. And then breathing in that good oxygen, that energy from the universe. And that is where you connect with your divine source and higher power. Deep breathing and expanding your consciousness awareness. And when your body isn't spent, let me say it again. When your body isn't spending energy digesting all that food, your internal organs can adapt and start producing the essential nutrients that your body is requiring. Those essential nutrients that you previously were getting from your food. And over time, you can tap into how your physical body feels. And you're going to notice such a beautiful, light feeling, a more wholesome and healthy feeling. You're gonna realize that, hey, I got more energy, I'm feeling more wholesome and healthy. You're gonna learn to feel your physical body, then you're gonna learn how to read your body. You're gonna know your body language. And then you're gonna be able to read your body on a deeper connected level, because you're breathing out all that old toxin energy. And you letting go of the ego, and now you released it and you let it go, and you're stillness and quieting your mind, and you're bringing yourself in tune with the universe and your divine source, God, your creator. So now you have connected your body, so now you're in tune, so you can hear the universe speaking to you. Also, it allows you to distinguish where certain desires come from. And like I said, the Bible says that your creator God, he gives you the desires of your heart. And if you don't connect through meditation and tune in with your divine God and your universe, you got that ego there, it's sending all kinds of messages, and those desires are not desires from your creator. So it allows you to distinguish when you learn to find that place of meditation, that place of stillness and quietness, so you can connect with the universe, your God. And if you would just breathe and practice that breathing all the time throughout the day, just times through the day, just like sit down and breathe, let go, and then breathe in the good energy. Because it allows you to distinguish where those certain desires come from, whether they are a product of your ego or if it's a calling from your soul consciousness. You will have the power to distinguish and to discern that because of sitting in a meditation fasting. You become aware of your attachments to food as a distraction or a mechanism to feel better. And this allows you to take control of your spiritual power and power to not to subject, or the power not to be subject to the desires of this physical realm. It said we are spiritual infinite beings having a human experience, a temporary human experience on this planet. So there is also an aspect of gaining energy through deep pranic breathing. And I just showed you, practice that. Find times where you practice that. And when you have to just let go, release and let go, breathe out, cleanse it. And then you say, I release it, I let go of everything that's negative, I let everything go that's not me, I let everything go that's not of my divine creator God. Breathe out. Open yourself to the universe and begin to breathe in that good breathing prana. And when doing extended fast, you may feel lower in energy levels in the beginning. But as the more you continue to breathe out all the negativity, all the bad toxins, all the bad energy, let it go and breathe in, you will see that you are connecting more and more with the universe, and you being that energy being, you are vibrating at the tone of the universe. So taking the time to breathe energy back into your body is a powerful practice that ultimately transcends the need for physical food to give you the strength that you need. So listen, taking long, deep breaths into your stomach and slowly releasing it back out is a powerful practice that takes the concept of mind over matter and applies it to your life. And that's what you got to do. When you do it, you have to apply it to your life. Because we typically believe that we need food to have energy. And to me, when I think about it, I think like that is the most craziest concept or myth I've ever heard. Now, understand that if I'm an energy being, if we are energy people, then why do I need food to give me energy? Something that I am already. I am energy. So that's just a myth and a concept. We don't need food to have energy. We just got to know how to eat wholesome. We got to know how to eat healthy, wholesome, and eat the foods and the plants and the seeds and the berries and all those things that the Creator, your God, has given you and put here on this planet, that He said that was very good for man. But if I don't know, people typically believe that we need food to have energy, but we can actually gain those same levels of energy through building up our prana. Like I said, building up our prana, our breathing. Our breathing. We are energy beings. You got to get that. We are are totally, absolutely all energy. Everything in the universe, everything in nature out there is energy. We are connected. So we don't need food giving us energy when we are energy. That's my concept. The first step into this is believing that it's possible and keep an uplifting attitude. You always got to have a positive attitude about everything that you're saying, that you're speaking, that you're believing. And that will change the concept of the world trying to attach itself to it. The ego continue trying to hold you into the negative state. Now, if you tell yourself you feel bad or tired, and guess what? Then you're going to feel bad or tired. If you tell yourself, I don't know how to breathe like that, and I can't do all that kind of stuff, then you're not going to ever do it. But when you change your beliefs, and when you change your way of thinking, that belief system will manifest within you. And whatever that you speak, whether it's bad, good, positive, or negative, whatever it is, so it will become. So it shall be. Like I keep saying, as a man or a woman thinks within his or her heart, their thoughts will become just that. You create life in your world with your thoughts. That will become your reality. So you got to take power over the way that you're thinking. And you just got to stop telling yourself so much negativity. You got to stop believing so many negative things. You got to divorce that ego. You got to let that ego that know that he has to get out of your house and take his stuff with it. When they go, because they ain't coming back to control you, to believe all the negativity that the ego has programmed you with all your life. So listen again. Maintaining a level of deep breathing all throughout your fast takes practice and persistence. Because everything you do, you have to practice, and the more you practice and more you be persistent in it, the more it works for you. And then when you do that, you can yield amazing results if you are willing to push through initial ways of literature. Yes, initial ways of literature. You get me? Keep doing it. Keep doing it until it becomes a habitual habit. And you keep thinking positive, and you keep believing in what you're saying that you're speaking, because that is the place that you are trying to reach your higher and greater consciousness being, so you can become conscious aware that you are a greater person than the ego has ever put you out there on the platform to believe. Keep believing it. And periodic fasting can help clear up the mind. It will help strengthen the body and the spirit. It's your gut consciousness, your gut intuition. That is your soul consciousness. So we have to make that a place where we have periodic fastings, so we can be able to keep that mind clear. So we can be able to keep our souls open up to the universe and our minds, so we can continue to think in the patterns and the forms that the universe is speaking to us. So we can strengthen our bodies. So we become more conscious, aware of our conscious higher greater being. A genuine fast, it cleanses the body, it cleanses the mind, and it cleanses the soul. And what it does, it crucifies the flesh, and to the extent that sets your soul totally free. And there are many different fasting that have been introduced into our society today that has been forced upon people that are associated with different religions and different religion groups, different faiths, different beliefs, different communities, and all kinds of things. Yes, it's good to bring those things to our knowledge so we can have understanding, but then a lot of times people force things on you. I think we all have a choice. But like I said, if we don't know, we figure like, hey, I got to go along with what they're saying. Well, it's okay. But they got to do it in the right manner, in the right order that the Creator has set all this up to be. Because everybody don't think alike. Everybody not on the same page. And when you tell those people we gotta fast for this purpose, or for whatever reason, and everybody's not gonna be in agreement on the same page. And that's why I said I think the most beautiful part of fasting is when you get out there and be your individual self. Because you in agreement with yourself and with your divine creator, your divine creator God. So a lot of things has been forced upon people, and people didn't know any better. They went along with it. So I advise you to do your own research and then be led by your gut intuition, the spirit that was in you, your soul consciousness, and which fast that you should do and what is best for you when it comes to fasting. Now let me share with you what my higher power, my gut intuition, my God creator of the universe has shared with me this week. And I was like, whoa, I get it. And what he shared with me about the best way of fasting. And I just like, whoa. And when he told me juicing, I was like, woo. And that's why you see my juicer back here. I mean, I always have done juicing. I've been doing a lot, but now I'm more conscious, open to now doing more juicing because of the fact that God was telling me one of the best, most higher powers in fasting is when you start juicing. And juicing and juice fasts have become popular in the recent years. And you may have seen juice bars. I know they are popping up all over the neighborhood, all over the community. And I know that we have watched many documentaries about how juicing has helped people to lose weight and to feel great. I mean, you're getting all kinds of nutrients. You're getting all kinds of minerals. You're getting all kinds of vitamins. You're putting stuff in your body like through the fast. When you're shutting down all the foods and things, you're still getting your nutrients, your vitamins, your minerals in your juicing. And I think that's beautiful. And I give praise to the Creator. He always showing me a better way to life. A better and a greater way to my higher and greater self. So a juice fast is a period of time when you only drink juices. Or sometimes it could be other clear liquids, like you see my water back here. Or some people goes with the teas, and I got teas up here. And those just clear liquids, just liquids. Those are part of juice fasting. And juice fasting is also referred to as juice cleansing. And that's the part I like. I like to talk about juice cleansing, detoxifying my body, purging my body. Because I feel that if I'm going to open my body to my conscious higher self, then my body needs to be purged and cleansed from all the unhealthy things that has been put in my body, or all the weights of toxins and chemicals. Like I'm saying, we try to be as plant-based as possible. We try to be 100% organic as possible, but things happen. There's a lot of things that still gets into our systems, even though we try our best. We're doing the best that we know how. But listen, many people who undergo a juice fast aren't just trying to lose weight. No, and I'm one of them. They're also looking to beef up the nutrients in their bodies. They want to build the nutrients. They want to remain totally wholesome, healthy. They want their bodies to remain the best possible wholesomeness that is. And juicing is a process that extracts the juices from whole fruits and vegetables. What's missing from the juice is that the fibers that's found in the pulp. And that's where a lot of your fibers are, is in the pulp. But when you're juicing it's not allowing those fibers to be into your juice when it comes out of your blender. So, while fibers is a healthy part of your diet, and yes it is, some people have digestive issues when they consume too much fiber. Okay? So, listen to this. If you're concerned about consuming too much fiber in your body, then this is my advice. And I advise you to seek the help of a holistic health nutrition coach who knows how to give you information and know how to point you in the direction of doing the things the best way and eating the best vegetables and fruits that will be more healthy for your body, that will not overload you with a lot of fiber. I also advise you to make an inquiry with Mother Nature, because Mother Nature knows everything. It knows the diet that you need, knows the plants that you need, the seeds, the berries, the fruits, everything you need, Mother Nature knows. So consult with Mother Nature first. Pure juice contains most of the vitamins, minerals, and phyto nutrients in fruits and vegetables. And people who juice say it gives their digestive systems a break from allowing them to be better or sore a great deal of nutrients. And that's what people are saying. I'm going to say that again. People who juice say it gives their digestive systems a break from allowing them to do or allowing them to better absorb a great deal of nutrients. Then other people, they swear that juicing is a way to boost their immune system, to remove toxins from the body, and to lose weight. Everybody has to do what's best for them, and everybody has to have their testimony story of what's best for them. So, but there are some people who even claim that juicing helps reduce the risk of cancer. Though there is no evidence to support this claim, I'm not going to doubt them. They may have experienced it. It's just that, we or me or myself, or all of you may have not been in that situation, and you may not know it. But if they say it, if they have experienced it, and this was something that happened to them, hey, that's their testimony, and it's a good one. But for the answer to this statement, whether or not juicing helps reduce the risk of cancer, I'm also going to give you more advice. I'm going to advise you to seek the all-knowing divine creator of the universe. Like I said, he never let you down or lead you into the wrong path. He always has the right information and the knowledge there is for you. So seek your divine creator of the universe. Ask them to show me the best things for me and my health. And he always will, but you got to be totally open, and your mind has to be open to receive when the universe is sending you messages, signs, and signals, and all these synchronicities are floating around every day, and numbers are popping up, and same numbers all the time. Some messes in it. So, how does a juice fast work? Let me tell you. See this? It's right here. Before you switch on your juicer, and this is a powerful one. This is a ninja, professional, 1500 watts. Before you switch on your juicer, it's important to select quality ingredients. Quality, I mean, you want wholesome, healthy, beautiful, green, raw, organic fruits and vegetables. You got to go out there and make sure it's the best. Make sure they're pure, and make sure they're clean and very, very wholesome. So, choosing organic fruits and vegetables so that their juices won't contain all these chemicals and all these pesticides and all these toxins and poisons, okay? That's the reason for that. You want to get away from as much pesticides and all those bad chemicals that will hurt and harm your body. So you got to be careful what you're doing. And from there, it's a matter of deciding, how long do I want to fast? How long do I want to do that? That's where you and your creator, you all both are having that communication. And you're listening, and he'll allow you to hear. If you open your ears to hear, he will allow you to know everything you need to know, but you got to be open and tuned. Quieten your mind. Say you got to go into meditation, fasting first, so the creator can talk to you. And from there, it's a matter of deciding, and you just hear from him, the creator, and you just follow the lead of the creator, and you do it as long as you feel that you've been led by your subconscious state of mind, your creator. And again, I'm also going to say to you, consult with your all-knowing divine creator of the universe. He never lets you go in the wrong path. And if you headed in the wrong path, he will always turn you around and point you back to point aid to get you back on target and back in focus and in tune with the power of the universe. So just make sure whenever you are fasting, or whenever, even when you're not fasting, you make sure your body is fueled with plenty of water. Especially when you're fasting and doing all the juicing and everything, you make sure you're getting adequate plenty of water, and you make sure that water is purified or distilled, but it has to be pure, clean water. Water is something that you need to be drinking every day anyway. Plenty of water. Our body is crying for water. We need water. I've done a video on that. So, that is about it. You keep your body purged and cleansed, and you keep your body open up to the divine creator all the time. And that's my video. And that's what the divine creator God showed me. He said the best fasting is juicing. Maybe he was telling that that's my way. So you seek him on the best way that he wants you to be able to enter into your fast. He said mine was juicing, and I was like, you got my attention. I trust him. I believe everything that the universe is saying to me, because he put this gut intuition, this feeling right here, and it just won't move away. It just stays there, and he keeps communicating and elaborating with me, and I keep drawing closer to the information because I know he has a powerful message that I need for me. So that's it. Guys, in the meantime, have a wonderful, beautiful Wednesday. Continue to do what you have to do to reach this greater and higher state of consciousness that the Creator of your God has called you to walk in. And if you're headed toward fasting, then think on some of the things I said in this video. Go out there and seek information too. There's out there a lot of information, but most of all, seek God first. Seek God first. And all those things will be added to your life. Seek you first the kingdom of God, which is in you, and all the things will be added unto you. He will never mislead you. He will never take you off the path and the course. If you get off on the wrong path and the wrong course, it's because you was allowed to be led by that ego. Put that ego to death. I love you, and I'll see you at the next video. I love it. I thank you for this information, Creator. And I thank you guys. Hit the like button, share, and hey, if you want more videos like this, hit that bell notification every time Destiny uploads a video. Bam! You will be notified. I thank you for sharing this moment. Namaste, guys, and have a beautiful, wonderful rest of the day.